And welcome back to Santa Barbara, California. We're at the YMCA. My name is Dave Vincent alongside Ashley Moeller for this men's round of 20, round of 4. It's the semifinals, the 21 and under division with Brant Bidegain serving to Rafa Mascorro. Rafael wearing the white shirt. Brant Bidegain representing SoCal wearing his team jersey, the blue outfit. And he goes for that left-handed kill shot and misses it to get a side out. Rafa is representing Team Mata La Masca, which is San Jose 2, Ashley. This is the number 1 seed versus number 4 here in the semifinals. Brant Bidegain serving. I said this was the 21s, but it's actually the 19 and under division. It seems like we've been talking about Brant Bidegain for about 10 years now, and I thought that he was a 21-year-old, but he's only 19.
Nice crack serve there by Bidegain.
He was warming up with his Emmett Pashot Casey Lawler Cup jersey. That was from 2005.
Rafa is a lefty, and I'm not sure that, well, it seems like Brant's picked up on that, serving to the right hand. I know when I was speaking with Rafa this morning, I asked him if he's left or right-handed, and he saw that Brant, he answered that he's both, but Rafa kind of laughed and said, well, I'm sure not. So he knows that he has a weakness there in his right hand.
Contact from Bidegain hitting Rafa in his backswing there. That's a call that you don't ever really see created properly, Ashley. The rule book says if you hit somebody in your backswing, it's an avoidable hinder. And I know there's different interpretations of that. I believe the gentleman's way of playing is there was this incidental contact and we play that over. And exactly what we saw there, both of these players didn't really argue about it. But if you read the interpretation in the book, the rule book, if there is contact on a backswing, it does call for an avoidable hinder, which would be a point. Now, I don't know what your thoughts are on this. I know sometimes if you have an offensive shot and it's clear that you were going to win the point, that's when you would probably award that avoidable hinder. But in a play where Brant's only hope was maybe to hit a 2-wall pass or maybe go with a wraparound, more of a defensive play, then it's sort of like, well, you weren't going to put away that shot there anyway, so let's just play it over.
Well, and not even thinking about what type of shot they're going to hit. When you're in your backswing and you hit somebody in your backswing, that's a very dangerous play because it's very easy to injure your shoulder when you're getting slammed into when your arm's moving back. So I think if you call the avoidable for that, that'll discourage somebody from getting so close, causing an injury.
You're watching the WPH Junior Handball Alliance Gold Cup of California here in Santa Barbara, California. This is day number 2. It's a team competition with individual play, which is very interesting as the players are vying for points for their team and also their individual age bracket championship. So Bidegain here is obviously trying to win the 19 and under, but he's also trying to get points for his SoCal team.
Well, it's kind of like a track meet. You have individual awards and placings, but you're competing to try to win the team championship. So it's the same idea there.
Short ball. Second serve. Short ball, thank you. Side out. 1-6. Short ball. Second serve.
Mascorro is on team Mata La Masca,
Point.
which is San Jose 2. His coach Roberto Chavez. Rafa is 5'7", 160 pounds.
Short ball. Second serve.
He's a lefty. His favorite handball player is Fast Eddie Betancourt. Eddie Betancourt is one of those underground players that the world doesn't know about, but he would be a pro qualifier type if he were to travel to tournaments. And he is looked upon as one of the best players in San Jose, and he's one of the reasons why that team of San Jose actually has so many good handball players coming out. He's in his lower to mid 30s right now, is Fast Eddie Betancourt, and he trains these kids and is absolutely an amazing handball player. Bidegain powers that ball down the left wall, gets a side out.
6-2.
And then Rafa goes bottom board with that tomahawk left hand.
2-6.
Amazing shot right there. 2-serve 6. It's a beautiful Saturday in Santa Barbara, California, at the YMCA.
I think even the Easter Bunny is going to make an appearance here today.
Really?
Yeah.
I hope we get coverage of that. I've never seen the Easter Bunny before.
Maybe we can get him on a handball court.
That's actually even better. I wonder if he has a good left hand or not. Big old mittens.
Big old head that he can block the other person.
That's good. He can keep his handball gloves nice and dry in that Easter basket that he carries with him. Does he go on the court with the Easter basket, or does he hold John Bike under one of his arms?
I think he could put it up on his arm like a purse, as long as he doesn't spill the eggs. Mascorro serving, trying to inch his way back into this game in the white shirt, serving 3-6.
Mascorro is the number 4 seed. Brant Bidegain comes in as the number 1 seed, representing SoCal. SoCal team is comprised of a couple youth organizations, and the closest way to describe it would say it's Team LAAC, the Los Angeles Athletic Club, since that's where they all kind of met up. John Bike and his group from the High Desert also on the SoCal team with Chris Watkins and his son, but also Greg Ramirez's kids, and some of those like Brant Bidegain, who plays in San Diego, also Biddy Bidegain, so they're representing one team down in SoCal, which is also good for them because they've got multiple coaches. Like can sit here and watch their matches and help them adjust. But they're not leading in the team scoring so far, but they're getting close, and if Brant can take this game down, they will be within a couple points of that team score. We'll certainly try to pass along that scoring outcome once our statistician and bracketologist John Bite gets here to update that. Point. Grant Bidegain's favorite handball player is Paul Brady. Grant's 5'11" and 160 pounds.
I think 5'11" might be one of those padded statistics there.
I thought this was NBA basketball when I looked at that. Mascorro is 5'7", and when they're standing next to each other, he just looks like about 2 inches shorter than Brant.
A little wishful thinking, maybe.
Nice left hand from Bidegain right there down the left wall.
7-4.
Brant Bidegain is a right-hander who claims to be ambidextrous. He said he's both. Nice long rally. Brant's going to go for the first offensive shot. Now the play's down low, double bounce, no call.
Contact play.
Strange play there. Brant said there was contact coming in. I don't know if that contact impeded him from getting to that ball, though. And the handball gods agreed. Side out.
I would say about 80% of the time the next play justifies whether it was a good call or not.
Well, the handball gods are watching the Cup championship here. I like that shot from Bidegain.
8-4. Short. Second serve.
And you said at the YMCA there's going to be a
Side out.
big Easter egg hunt or some kind of Easter festivity with the YMCA kids as well as the handball players in this tournament with a barbecue. Is that correct?
Yeah. And
Is
they
it-
even
is it
have
a
a jump
hunt?
house outside.
So they're going to have a big festival going on this weekend. And I saw that they were setting it up right behind our broadcast booth here in Santa Barbara.
They're expecting 400 to 500 people that are going to be
Wow.
here for that. So it'll be a great showcase if they come in and see some handball going on, maybe inspire some of the local kids who possibly have never seen handball before.
In a related story, the Energizer Bunny was arrested earlier this morning. He was charged with battery.
That was my pity laugh for you.
I wasn't trying to be funny.
Oh.
True story, and I'm just reporting the news. And much like Easter, in this broadcast booth, I step in on Friday and I don't leave until Sunday, 3 days later. So I'm trying to keep it thematic. Mascorro goes for that left-handed kill in the right corner. Got no pity laugh on that last one.
Nope. That one didn't deserve it so much.
apologize about that glare that you're seeing on the camera angle.
Point.
This is the first game, 2-21, traditional scoring. Breaker to 11. Score here is 6-9.
Seeing a lot of side outs going on in this game, not a lot of points being scored. I see that a lot whenever you have a pretty even matchup.
Side out. 9-5.
We're going to try to coordinate an interview with Roberto Chavez from San Jose for game number 2. I know he is coaching his Mata La Masca junior member here, Rafa Mascorro. Scoreboard powered by Zions, the official sports drink of the UFC, official scoreboard of the WPH. I talked to the Zions CEO and he said, yeah, I like being the official scoreboard of the WPH, but why aren't we the official sports drink of the WPH? I said, well, the UFC already took that. I didn't want to steal your line. And he goes, well, make it happen. So I bought a pallet of Zynergy from Zions, and it's now the official sports drink of Dave Vincent. Now it's getting closer.
Well, I'm a big fan of Zions. I drink it all the time.
It's also the official sports drink of Ashley Moeller. And Ben Garrett, our camera operator, is giving us a thumbs up. He said we've got almost 50% of the WPH on board.
We're going to get Linda into it too, our
Well, then we're
producer.
there. So now it's no on Linda? Okay, so we're not there yet.
We'll get there.
Fred Lewis's official drink is Maalox, so we haven't converted him yet. Soon. Score is 12-7.
Bidegain's going on a nice little run here, getting up to a 14-7 lead, trying to put this first game away.
14-7.
Rafa Mascarro's nickname is Speedy. And he needed to have more speed to get that last shot there with his right hand powered down the wall from Bidegain. Grant Bidegain is an inspiring surfer. He'd love to be a professional surfer. Then again, he lives in San Diego, and that's what every person that lives in that city inspires to be. Every person.
Guess I better not move to San Diego anytime soon.
Score now. It's 15-8, I believe.
15-8.
I know before the game when Brant's father, Peter, was asked to ref, he said, well, there's kind of a conflict of interest. And I said, well, it's a kid's game. I assume you won't cheat.
This is the Junior Handball Alliance Gold Cup of California, as teams from all around the state of California all gather to try to win team points. We have Fresno representing with their youth organization, as well as Santa Barbara, San Jose, Mata La Mosca, San Jose Part 2, SoCal, which represents a few different organizations under one umbrella, Modesto, and Tucson, all part of the Junior Handball Alliance. Crowning achievement of the tournament that we have to kind of close out that Junior Handball Alliance season. This is some of the junior nationals for the Junior Handball Alliance. World Players of Handball and the Junior Handball Alliance actually exists to help children in the development of positive life skills and self-concepts. The mission is to provide safe, enjoyable recreation opportunities for all participants to ensure that each child has a positive, rewarding experience while participating in the programs, and that each child will learn the importance of sportsmanship, teamwork, honor, integrity, while sharing their coaches and teammates' emotions of success and failure. As we take a quick look down the hallway there at what is transpiring with the other courts. Back onto this one, though, it's Bidegain still serving to Mascorro, who's tightening up his gloves. Score is 18-8. And from time to time, we'll show you that live picture of the prestigious traveling trophy, the Team Cup.
It's fun watching the kids walk by the trophy in awe, just hoping that their team name gets inscribed onto the annual trophy.
Wow, look at that left hand from Mascorro. Let's look at a replay of that if we have it available. Mascorro right down the sights of our camera lens. Score is 8-19 here. That replay. Let's watch that action. Grant Bidegain swinging and missing there. Back into the play. I think Mascorro will make some adjustments after this game concludes.
Well, luckily each player here has a coach so that they can help them out and tell them some strategies they need to get back into the games.
That should be unavoidable, but there's a picture of Eddie. Show the camera your picture there. There he is. That's the Easter Bunny. There it is.
Oh,
well, somebody loves Eddie Cannell.
Maybe stuffed and fluffy, but something.
Just proof that everybody loves somebody.
Not sure if a stuffed animal is capable of loving somebody, but
well, looked like
maybe
there was some
he
love
loves
there.
the Easter Bunny.
I saw some love.
All right.
And we're going to call for a towel, which means the lights are going to go off in this court when that door opens. This is the WPH Junior Handball Alliance Gold Cup, and it is the 19 and unders. I've said it wrong twice, and as soon as this match ends, I'll probably get it right. 19 and under semifinals. Grant Bidegain from San Diego, California, representing SoCal, and Rafa Speedy Mascorro from Mata La Mosca, San Jose Part 2. And there's the 10th point for Rafa. It's a big setup. And you can really see the weakness in Mascarro's offhand, which is his right hand. 19-10 is the score. Rafa Mascorro is studying to be a graphic designer. And Brant Bidegain is inspiring to be a fireman, or at least he said that is his dream job, and he's undecided as what his career will be when he graduates from college. But he said he'd love to be a firefighter. And there is the 11th point from Speedy. And another point put onto the scoreboard for Rafa. I thought it was a point, but I guess it was a side out. I thought that should have been the 12th point, Ashley. Maybe I'm looking at the score wrong. Now we're at 12.
I think a point was missed there. 'Cause he was serving the one before.
Let's keep that in mind for later. 13-19 is the score, as Rafa seems to be serving and then shooting here. First strike. This will be a big setup. Bidegain goes to the corner. Rafa's able to dig it out. Bidegain powers down that left wall, clips the side wall, back to the roof. Another setup for Bidegain. It goes down the right corner. And there's another point. I expect to see a timeout here from Bidegain within the next point or so. There it is. There's the timeout call. Nope.
It was called from another court, actually. The courts are so close together here, and there's microphones in all the courts. It's easy to mistake a call on one court for another.
I was waiting for it to happen. I heard a timeout call. I go, wow, that was good. I need to play the lottery. I think tonight they announced the big Powerball winner.
I think I read that 26 people won.
Oh, so it was last night, and that was, I think, at a $500 million. Close to 600 million. I have one of those tickets in my pocket, and I haven't checked it yet.
Well, your odds are 1 in 700 million.
Oh, not bad.
You have a better chance of getting struck by lightning. I'll give you an umbrella. You can stand out in the rain today.
I would make more money standing there in the rain holding onto an umbrella than I would playing the Powerball lottery. Mascorro is closing this gap here, trying to get a side out. That was a replay, not a point. Score is 19-15, and our point has been given back to us now. That we thought it was the wrong score. Now it's jumping back to the original score. And there's the 20th point for Brant Bidegain. But I think Mascorro's kind of learned something here, maybe shaking some of that first game jitters of the live broadcast. Nice right hand.
Should be a setup kill here. Oh.
That is a terrible one to lose the first game. We're going to take a quick timeout. We'll have game number 2 in 5 minutes. Stay here at racefor8.com.
seconds.
And we are back live in Santa Barbara at the YMCA. This is the men's 19 and under semifinals of the Junior Handball Alliance and World Players of Handball Gold Cup of California. The WPH and Junior Handball Alliance exists to help children in the development of positive life skills and self-concepts. The mission is to provide safe, enjoyable recreation opportunities for all participants, to ensure that each child has a positive, rewarding experience while participating in the programs that we have, like this one, and that each child will learn the importance of sportsmanship, teamwork, honor, integrity, while sharing with their coaches and teammates the emotions of success and failure. And this is the grand championship of that mission statement from the WPH and Junior Handball Alliance here in Santa Barbara, California. Last night proved to be an important night as junior handball organizations, a part of the Handball Alliance, vied for team points in the attempt to win the coveted team trophy. It's a perpetual traveling trophy that will go with the team champion. And after last night, it was a virtual tie between Santa Barbara and San Jose as expected, but Fresno, Tucson, and SoCal were all within just a couple points with late wins. Seen pictures throughout this broadcast of that team trophy. It attracts a lot of attention, Ashley. Kids were posing next to that trophy as they entered the Santa Barbara YMCA yesterday.
Well, it's probably as big as some of the 8 and 9-year-olds that are here if they stand next to it.
It weighs 40 pounds. Name of the winning team will be inscribed and then presented at their facility. For example, if the Tucson team were to win this team trophy, they would get that trophy with their name inscribed on it, presented down at the Tucson Racket Club. I don't know where they'd put it. They'd have to create a trophy case. Where would you actually put that on display? Maybe at the WPH office or even the USHA Hall of Fame headquarters. That's one of my top 2 or 3 places that I'd put it personally.
Good.
On display at the Hall of Fame.
Point. 3-0.
They said that if the SoCal team wins, they would put it on display at the LAAC, which I think is a good move. And if Santa Barbara wins this, it'll be on display here at the YMCA.
You know, there's been a lot of bantering between the teams for who's going to win and a lot of trash talking, all in good fun. But it's good to see how much team pride that each of these players have in wanting to get that team trophy back to their home club.
4-0. Short. Second serve. Point. Five-0. Short. Second serve.
Brant Bidegain takes game number 1, 21 to 15. These juniors are playing traditional scoring, 2 out of 3 to 21, tiebreaker to 11.
0-5.
Just got word that there's actually a junior dance party going on outside at the Easter Festival.
Set up.
I noticed that a lot of the pictures from the festivities of last night here
5-0.
off the WPH cameras included some of the teams playing football and basketball on the court here. In fact, I think there were more non-handball pictures depicting action outside of the handball courts than in.
I think there are more pictures of yourself than actual handball going on.
Short. Hold it.
That is also true, I think.
Second serve.
But a good thing about most kids that play handball is they're multi-sport athletes, and they grew up playing something else because they haven't seen handball since they were little kids, most of them. And so they're so athletic that they play basketball and football, and they're very good at most of the sports that they play.
Short. Second
There's a
serve.
short ball, second serve. This is the semifinals of the 19 and under division. I want to thank Fred Lewis for running this tournament alongside James Coronado and his wife.
Point.
There's another point for Bidegain.
Timeout. First timeout. Score is 6, serves 0.
There's a great snapshot of the crowds of kids that are at the end of this facility. You see Greg Ramirez way down there sitting up on the ledge, and we also have Eddie Chapa, who's part of the coaching system of Southern California. On the back row is Sean Lenning, who is a traveling coach, which means he is representing Tucson but also coaching other kids in other organizations. He's there to give advice, and he's also going to be part of a exhibition at 3 o'clock this afternoon.
Okay, time in. 6-0. Point.
Looked like a miss hit there by Bidegain.
Oh, it was a good miss hit to get.
Definitely.
7-0.
I like it when you miss hit it and you look at your hand thinking, why did you do that?
And then you look at the scoreboard and say, that's why.
Point.
And another point for Bidegain, who's getting a lot of cheapo points at this moment.
8-0.
Nice
Point.
skinny V pass. Sets up down the left wall and passes it down the left
9-0.
wall. Some of the handball terminology sounds like we're ordering from Starbucks.
Actually, I started thinking about coffee once you said a skinny V.
Point.
That's what I get, the skinny vanilla latte. The SVL.
10-0.
Well, there's a Starbucks in every location here in Santa Barbara, so must be on my mind. In fact, they even have a Starbucks inside of a Starbucks. That's how these kiosks are working.
11-0. Point.
Bidegain's raced off to a 12-0 lead here in the second game after eking out the first game, 21-15.
Side out.
Nice kill there by Mascorro.
Zero, 12.
I was wondering if Starbucks employees ever took coffee breaks. Oh, that ball looks like it hit a dead board.
Side out.
That was a strange play right there.
12-0.
Ball just checked up at the dotted line there. Like the ball needs coffee. There are concrete walls
Point.
here. It's not very well
13-0.
lit, but the white balance on our cameras make this court look like it's nice and bright for the players. But if you were here courtside, you'd see that it's a kind of a cream color and rather dark, Ashley.
14-0.
14-0.
And except for that one strange ball that we saw that kind of checked up, I think that these courts have really true bounces.
Side out.
There don't seem to be a lot of dead boards, and the walls are very solid.
0, 14. Side out.
Wow. Bidegain just strokes that ball with the left hand, pops it with a quick wrist snap right in front of
14-0.
Rafa Mascorro.
Side out.
Let's go, baby.
I'm sorry. I was having trouble reading the card, so 14-0.
We need to get the ref some glasses, possibly. He doesn't quite have the eyes
I'm
of
allowed to
these
make a
young
mistake
kids
once
that
in
have
a
been
while. Side
roughing.
out.
Well, the
whole
referees
weekend.
had trouble reading the scorecard. It's
14-0.
tough to remember that your son's up 14-0.
Point.
Mascorro just burned himself there. Ball hit him right in the
15-0.
abdomen.
That's how good these courts are. Rafa poked that to the back wall, and that came off the front wall, off the back wall, and over to the short line.
16-0.
One thing I do like about Mascorro's game is
Short.
he gets his hand on a lot of balls.
Second serve.
May not be pretty a lot of the times, but there's many rallies where I'm thinking there's no way he's going to get that back, and then there it is. The ball hits the front wall and gets back into play.
That's why they call him Speedy, and
Timeout,
he's calling a
second timeout.
timeout. You're watching the Junior
Score
Handball
17-0.
Alliance World Players of Handball Gold Cup of California at the YMCA. This is the 19 and under semifinals between Rafa Mascorro from Mata La Mosca, which is San Jose Part 2, versus Brant Bidegain's SoCal team. Brant Bidegain is the #1 seed, and Rafa is the 4th seed as they meet up here on semifinal Saturday at the Y as we take a look at all of these juniors here. Close to 100 participants, age 8 years old up to 21 for this spectacular event. First game went to Brant Bidegain 21-15, and he leads game number 2 17-0. The next match coming up right around the corner will be Sullivan versus Chapa, Eddie Chapa's young son from SoCal
10 seconds.
in the 15 and under division.
Where to bring go?
That will also be a semifinal with the #1 seed
Yeah, it's time.
Anthony Sullivan from San Jose and Ivan Chapa. Actually, you can call him Ivan if you'd like. That will be coming up after the conclusion of this semifinal match. You look down the way, you see James' brother, Jason Coronado, the Fresno coach, refereeing one of the matches on show court number 2. Brant back into the box,
17-0.
serving here at 17-0.
Point.
And there's a free point, now at 18.
18-0. Point. 19-0.
Brant Bidegain will play the winner of Lauren Collado or
Ground ball. Point.
Jacob Rodriguez as they're battling it out right
Possible
now
match point.
on show
So
court
zero.
number 2. This is game and match as Bidegain is trying to put that 0 on Mascorro, and
Side
he's
out.
going to have to wait. There will be a cheer of
0
applause
point.
if Mascorro scores that first point here.
Short. Second serve.
See that dead board right there, that ball slowing down. It only seems to be on the right side of the court, Ashley, right around the dotted line. That could have been played over, no call from the ref, and it's a side out.
That was a good pass shot.
Possible match, serves 0.
That's going to be tough, and there it is. Brant Bidegain takes down Rafi Mascorro 21-15, 21-0, and advances to the finals of the 19 and under division. We'll have the 15 and under semifinals coming up next. You stick around. More action on the way for Ben Garad and our executive director, Linda Manning, as well as broadcast partner Ashley Moeller. My name is Dave Vincent. We'll have handball in just a bit here at racefor8.com. Stay here.
My name is Bruce Fabrizio. In 1975, I invented Simple Green based on 3 principles. It had to be safer to use, it had to work, and it had to be completely made in America. From generation to generation, Simple Green has been cleaning everything from car engines and tools to kitchen counters and floors. No matter what you clean, indoors or outdoors, clean it with non-toxic, biodegradable Simple Green.
For 20 years, the Inner City Handball Association has educated, mentored, and served young people through handball. Young people that participate in the Inner City Handball Association programs have a high graduation rate from high school and continue on to college. Inner City Handball teams are good athletes, good students, and good ambassadors for the sport of handball. We need your help to continue our work. Inner City Handball Association is a registered 501c3 tax-exempt charity. Please donate today. Thank you.
Working and working out takes a lot of energy. That's why I drink Zenergy. Feeling fantastic and looking good has never been easier. Science, extreme science for your active lifestyle.
It's time to join forces. Get energized and fuel up right. Because starting today, every kid in America has a mission. Bring out the action hero in you. Be part of the greatest action movie ever. The first movie that puts you in the action. Show us how you train and eat like an action hero. Join in at actionheroalliance.com.